Goodness me, you should have got that one in.
Episode 4, on the couch, Pro Evolution Soccer on PS2. Extremely frustrating Pro Evolution Soccer in co-op, but also extremely fantastic and addictive. Dave, who do you think we've got, mate, in the final, even though it's not the final? Have a guess.
Well, I know it's not possible, but as long as it's not Real Madrid, I think we're all right.
I'm going to have a guess. It can't be Japan,
Go on, then.
Because they were in our group. It can't be whoever the other two teams were, Slovakia and someone else. I'm going to say we have got Spain.
Okay, I'll say we've got England, because I want to see us beat David Seaman.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see who we've got then, guys. Oh, we've got Romania.
Ooh. Romania, look at that.
So it's doable for us. Could have been much harder, much more difficult. I think start the match. So we've checked options before we hit record. There's no kit select in there, guys. So we're going to see if we've been like staring at it all this time and it's just like, yeah. There's so much to remember when you make these videos because you've got to remember to do controller settings, because in this game, if you forget to do controller settings, it's over. Like, you're stuck one player. You have to quit out.
I can't see anything that relates to kits whatsoever.
That's weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that is totally messed up.
That is ridiculous, Konami. It's such a Konami thing that to do. Because we're PS2 now, by the way. Let's remember that. We're PS2. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like we've gone backwards even though we're in the PS2.
Right, who's on form, who's not? Everyone looks alright, actually, but let's give Petit a game for a change. Is he a DMF? No, he plays on the side, doesn't he, I think? Well, he can
I thought Petit was defensive. Yeah, I thought he was defensive.
Oh, yeah, he's position 1, you're right. Let's play him for a change. Vieira and these two swap around. Vieira on the left. And then Zidane there. And let's see what striker's in form, shall we?
Yeah, let's go for either Trezeguet or Viltord.
I think Trezeguet's a better player.
I think Trezeguet.
There's no kits here, is there?
There's nothing to do with kits there. No, we can't change that.
It'd be a weird
either.
place to put it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so controllers are done. That's it, guys. There's no kits. So if we clash with Romania, we shouldn't. They should be in yellow with a bit of luck.
Yeah. Here we go.
We're at Monte Carlo again. We can't get out of Monte Carlo. We've been trapped here for weeks. Let's see the players come out, both in their white and blue kits now.
Hey, there we go.
That's more like it, Konami.
So now we have no excuse. We can actually see the players.
They got Stella in goals. Yeah, we got no excuse, but we'll find one anyway, because I just know I think we're gonna come a Roy Cropper. I just got a feeling about Romania. I don't know why.
Well, it starts with an R, so yeah, I think you're right. We're going to come a Roy Cropper. We did with Real Madrid. There you go. There's another connection.
Oh, my player's trying to run into you again. It's
that whole player selection. And there you go. I'm trying to get away from your player there so you can get the ball. It's like they're all just chasing the ball. Every player. As soon as that ball breaks loose, they're chasing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. That's not dangerous play. I just put my foot there. Chris James. Hey.
Hey. That will be a goal kick.
As good as these old PES games are, you feel with PES, like 3 onwards, it drastically improved, didn't it? It went from an addictive sort of game where you'd play it after the pub after a few pints with some friends to like, right, I'm not leaving my bedroom, I'm phoning in sick from work for 3 weeks to play PES 3. Like, it became very serious to me. It drastically improved. My memories with PES, they are my favourite ones, PES 3 and PES 5, I have to admit.
Yeah, and when we came to PES 3, from what I can remember, they changed the game engine. I think that's part of the reason why it got so much better. Yeah, it changed completely, and it was amazing. PES 3, as we've said, countless times, and PES 5.
Oh, you're on. Oh, ref. I was about to pass them.
Free kick.
That's interesting regarding the engine.
Yeah, they changed it. If you notice, it looks completely different, PES 3, compared to PES 1 and 2. Where 1 and 2 look quite similar and play a little bit similar.
I do have a major soft spot, and Dave will know what I'm going to say, but I was talking to a Retro Football Gaming. Big shout out. Lovely guy. I follow you on Twitter. And love your tweet, or X as it's known now. I love seeing all those goal highlight reels from all the different old footy games. But he was saying to me that ISS Pro Evolution Soccer 2 is one of his favourite, or her favourite football games of all time. And that for me is always an honourable mention, if you like. The memories with that game. That is an old game. PS1.
It is. PS1. Now, I secretly hoped that would win the vote for this.
So did I.
For this particular on the couch, but it didn't.
Yeah, I did as well. That, as you know, Dave, I always say this, guys, but you might be new. I always say that as well. That was the first PES game I bought. That was the first ever PES game I bought. ISS Pro 2, not ISS Pro 1.
Yeah, I bought ISS Pro Evolution, the first one, and absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I didn't play that till way later on.
Here's Henri. He's got some pace. Ooh. He couldn't get the ball, though. EA Sports.
You find that when this calms down in the second half, it's more enjoyable. You can kind of do more stuff on the ball. Ooh. How is that not a foul?
Referee! What are you smoking?
As the players tire, it becomes a little bit more accessible to play in 5-star, but the first half is just craziness. Oh, I tried to pass, but it's a bit of latency. It might be Parsec, though. Vieira knocks it in.
Oh, it's probably just PCSX2 for you, man. I'll be the one who gets the latency with Parsec if there is any.
Because I'm hosting, yeah, that's true. Because I pressed through ball to you. I tapped it, and it just didn't do it at all. So then I was like, I'll just keep running then. And that's happened a few times.
PCSX2. Do you remember PES4 where I was doing shots and the shot button would charge up and then it would just stop? Yeah, that was happening to me in that game. It's a shame because PCSX2 is really good. The latency is the issue that I see with it, and we've both experienced with it.
Yeah, big style.
Hey, Lizarazu.
Unlucky.
Ooh. Yeah.
Everything's like with PCSX2, like doing this, everything's like half a second later, isn't it?
Yeah, it is with PCS. It's a strange one. It is a strange one that they've got the lag. Someone was saying that I read on a post on social media recently, the PS2 naturally had lag. I don't remember that. I don't remember the PS2 naturally having lag. Not from what I can remember. And also, I can put it to the test anyway, because I have a real PS2.
I wouldn't know, because I didn't do a lot of co-op gaming on PS2. I did on PS1. So I wouldn't know.
Yeah, same. I did a lot on PS1. I don't remember there being lag in any games, any latency on the PS2. I really don't.
Well, it's a strange thing. Like, if you're both playing locally, couch co-op, I can't see people ever saying anything about that or remarking on it. Like, surely, like, media would have been all over it, wouldn't they? The gaming magazines at the time. Oh, you got a PS2. Oh, enjoy your lag. You know, it would have been one of those stupid things people say to each other.
Yeah, I agree. It would have been all over the shop. Absolutely.
Oh,
look at this. Patrick Vieira. Vieira's in beast mode. It's Henri.
Oh, what's that?
Henri. Yeah, you're right. It would have been all over the gaming media if the PlayStation 2 did have latency that was in it. I don't think it did at all.
And what was that, mate?
Input latency.
What was that, on Facebook or something?
It was on a social media. Yeah, I think it was a Facebook social media group I read it on.
That's strange.
Or it might have been a forum. I can't remember. I can just remember seeing it and thinking, now that's got to be a load of bull crap.
Yeah, I never heard that. But again, I haven't got a lot of experience because I'm thinking of the games I played a lot of co-op when I first moved out from home. And again, it was ISS Pro Evolution 2, and it would have been Snooker, and they were all PS1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. World Championship Snooker. That was a great game on PS1.
Yeah, we used to do tournaments on that, me and my friends, my housemates at the time, my flatmates. So, PS2 was when I moved into my own place. And I just played PES 3. It's in!
Go!
Barthez spills it and it's
Barthez!
in!
Yep, Barthez lets it go underneath him.
I love how he's just stops and he's really serious and straight. But this looked cool, this goal. I gotta say, I do love PES. Look,
here we go.
That looks cool. You could see that happening in a real football match. Like, the power of the volley. Keeper still getting a hand to it, but it still goes in, you know. I love that.
Yeah, he can't get a strong enough hand to it, and it bounces down underneath him and goes in the net. Absolutely. And if it's Andre Onana that's in goal, that will definitely happen every time someone takes a shot at him with any sort of power. It seems that way anyway.
Yeah.
Pires. Oh, that's a foul, referee.
Oh, ref. Oh, look at him fight for it.
I'll go full on beast mode myself then. Hey, they're sliding you. Hey, good tackle. Right, why am I running towards it as well? What's going on? Oh, good play. Ah. Zidane. That'll be a corner kick.
It looks so nice graphically, this game with PCSX2, I do have to say.
Yeah, that's one of the big upsides to emulation, is jacking up the resolution, smoothing things out. PCSX2 does a good job of that. A lot of PS2 games we've played look great on this emulator.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if you want to play Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, play them on PCSX2, they'll look great.
Yeah, totally agree.
Don't bother with this remaster or whatever it was that came out on PS5 recently.
Yeah, I'm annoyed about that because they've done nothing with it. It's just a port.
It's just emulation.
Yeah.
They're just using a PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 emulator on the PS5.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing. It's very lazy. And here's Henri.
Oh, I'm just stuck.
Hey!
I'm stuck just running. Just get stuck in that running animation. I can't do anything. Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid thing's interesting because I gotta give a bit of credit to Microsoft and Xbox here. And I'm not a fanboy, guys, neither is Dave. We've got both consoles. I play a lot on both platforms. But if it was Xbox and their flagship sort of game from way back in the day, so in the case of PlayStation, it was Metal Gear, obviously.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer and Xbox were like, make sure that's on Game Pass day one. Not Sony. Not Sony. No, let's make sure it's just a port. And then on top of that, I know it's a Konami game, but on top of that, you got to buy it and you got to pay full whack for it as well. And
it's just lazy because all we've done is slapped an emulator together that's just emulating these old games. Why? What even is that? A collection of games that's emulated? Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, unfortunately,
it's lazy.
Unfortunately, it's how Sony are these days. They're a bit. They're misers, aren't they?
They seem that way, don't they?
They're extremely cautious financially. Like, you cannot get refunds off them for a game. Microsoft, Xbox, it's easy. Seconds it'll take you on the online chat. Ooh. Even if you played the game 2-3 hours, there you go, you're in, Dave. Trezeguet!
Goes for goal! He's missed it! He's missed it!
I thought
Trezeguet.
I thought that was Neslin. But yeah, getting a refund off Xbox takes a couple of minutes on the online chat service, and generally they're pretty good. They'll say, hey, okay, don't do it too much. Here's your money's back into your account. PlayStation, not happening. If you've downloaded that game, not even booted it, not even played it, I know this from experience, they will not refund you.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. So you could end up unknowingly buying a game that could be full of issues, You've paid full whack for it, and they're going to say to you, nope, you can't have a refund, when it's not your fault that that's the case.
Spot on. The only game
Ridiculous.
they've ever given mass refunds for was Cyberpunk, from what I remember, because it was all over the media for being terrible on release. So what Sony did is automatically refund everyone who asked for a refund and took it off the PlayStation Store, because there was a lot of news about that. That's the only time, but generally, no chance. They won't give you a refund.
Only because that game gave negative press, which I think is terrible. That's dreadful customer service.
Their customer service is woeful, Sony's. They're so out of touch with their customer base, as are Konami, funny enough.
He scans the field as he passes the ball.
Oh, unlucky, man, unlucky. Up there for the header.
Yeah, I was absolutely gutted about the Metal Gear Solid news, because I heard that yesterday, because I was going to buy it if it was 4K, it was polished, there was better control. Oh, it's me! There was better controls, or a new control system introduced, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Metal Gear Solid, one of my favourite games of all time on PS1, but it's sketchy to play today. It hasn't aged well, in my opinion. I find it sketchy to play.
Yeah, compared to the games and the control schemes of today, it is, I agree. And I'm the same as you.
It's Trezeguet!
Oh, I ran too far. I was the same as you. If that had been a proper remaster, then I would have bought that pack as well. I definitely would have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gutted. What is it retailing at? 70 quid?
I think it's 70, just for emulators with a bunch of old Metal Gear games.
Shocking. And that is that, guys. We're out, because we're having a good old chat about Metal Gear. To be quite frank with you guys, that was a slog, due to one, the latency with PCSX2, and two, just this game in co-op when it comes to selecting players is all over the place. It's fine if you're on your own playing. We've said this in every episode now, though. The poll will be up shortly. We haven't decided yet. There'll be a FIFA game in there. There'll be 3 games. Choose what football game you want us to play, or we'll try and actually win something next time. And also let us know your thoughts on PlayStation's customer service as a talking point, because I've seen other people saying that it's not very good. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys think. Dave, thank you, mate. Thank you for joining me. Let's hope we do a bit better next time. We'll speak to you all soon.